Be back live streaming again. I'm back, y'all. We back. Let's go. Hello, hello. Let me get my light to turn on. Hello, hello. Trying to figure out what color to go. Hey, Gadget, how's it going? Welcome back. I think Corby. So, I did a terrible job of planning, I'll admit. I don't know if we're gonna Discord call or if he was gonna go live too, because we could do either or. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I literally don't even. Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys can hear me twice. Thanks for contributing to the community challenge, Gadget. Alrighty. He said that he's booting everything up, so I don't know if that means he's gonna go live too or what. But Q, thanks for contributing to the community challenge again. That works. Let me get YouTube chat up. Hello, hello again, y'all. Yeah, I've done a terrible job. Okay, so Corby is live too. Okay. Corby is live. Oh my gosh, I didn't even change. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't even change the title. I changed it on LOTRO. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry. I changed it on YouTube. I always forget to change one or the other. It's always either Twitch or it's either Twitch or YouTube. One of y'all always get the old updated stuff. And apologies, because I'd be slacking. Come on, work. Okay, so we could probably do dual stream, which I've never done before. Which that'll be cool. Sorry, y'all. I know this isn't fun. No, don't do that. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Hey Kip, how's it going? Hello, hello. Give me a second. Okay, I see Corby there. All right, I got our notes up. Okay. I think I'm all right. I think we're okay. Maybe. I don't know. Do you guys see the Ladies of LOTRO merch? I actually really like this sweatshirt. Like, I'm in love with this sweatshirt. I'm about to live in this sweatshirt. I'll probably sleep in this sweatshirt. Because, like, it's actually really good. Kip, you said try chatting on YouTube, cannot figure it out, so on Twitch. No worries, Kip. I appreciate it. Yeah. Sometimes I gravitate towards one more than the other sometimes, so I get it. Let's see if I can invite Corby. Wait. If I do this on Twitch, though, I don't think it's gonna work for YouTube. I didn't think about that. Will multi-streaming on Twitch affect what shows up on YouTube? I'll have to wait and we'll have to try it. We're YOLOing today. I love it. Boop boop boop. Kiwi said only one way to find out, right? There's only one way to find out and discover. F it, we'll do it live, exactly. F it. I don't even know what to talk about. Like, Corby is very organized, and I am not. And I feel like I need to take notes about how to be organized because, my golly. I'm just like, let's wing it. Let's wing it, y'all. Let's just wing it. And yeah. But if you guys don't know Corby, Corby's really awesome. Corby gosh, I don't even know how Corby and I met. But I think it's from Soul. Soul is me. Cause Soul, I think it was from Among Us. So this was like old Aubrey days. A long time ago Aubrey days. But then I met Corby and who is Corby? They asked. Yeah, but then I met Corby in San Diego during TwitchCon 2 years back. We actually IRL met because he was in town. So I was like, F it, we can meet up. So we met up. It was great. It looks like a hard topic title. Yeah, yeah, I don't care. Like, I'm over here, like, I'm in my I don't care era, I think. Where I'm just like, let's talk about everything. I just want to get it out there and put it out there and just, But yeah, as someone, Corby, the reason why I chose Corby to do this with is because Corby also left his job at about the same time I left mine. And we both are pretty much like self-employed now. So and then we both stream. We both want streaming to be like pretty helpful for us. So I just want to kind of see like if you guys have any questions during this. Yeah, it's Corby. Hey, how's it going, Corby? So okay, so Corby, I just thought of something, but I don't know if we're gonna test this out. But I don't know if multi-streaming through Twitch will show up on my YouTube. So we'll see. But worst case, we could always do Discord and set it up that way too. Corby has a nice smile. Don't tell him though. All right, Kip. Your secret's safe with me. That's what I was thinking, Discord. Okay, cool. That works. Okay, do you want... Here, I'll just call you. Will that work? Now I'm going in your chat, Corby. And I'm saying hey to Soul. Sounds good? Alright, I'm calling you. Boom, 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 boom. You guys are gonna hear Corby in a bit. I have to set up, by the way, y'all, for stream sake. Alright,
I think I'm here.
Okay, sweet. Oh crap. Am I getting the Discord issue or I'm forever loading?
Well, I can hear you. Okay, I just can't see your camera, which is fine.
Oh, okay. Well, let me fix that.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Grimbo. Grimbo wants to join as well.
Sweet. Okay. Oh, wait.
Grimbo, quit showing your butt to people.
Oh, okay. So, because you're live on stream, we can't go live on Discord at the same time. So, normally I just show my camera on Discord and then I can also show you and mine on Discord at the same time. So we can do that, or we could just be where we're at. I don't know.
I think it's probably okay to just be where... All right, hold on. How would...
Yeah,
I could... All right, I have... Let me... So I could... Because what I could do is just pull up your Twitch stream.
That
and
works.
Have that on my screen.
Yeah.
On my screen capture one, I'll just hide the cat cam. Full screen this and increase the size of mine. There you go. Oh, I gotta hide the chair counter.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
So now I can see you, but that means now I have to redo my entire setup for the notes.
That's okay. That might work too, because I can just share my screen so you could see... People could see both of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Go. Now I need to go. My cat's name is Grimalkin, or Grim for short. Grimalkin is an old Shakespearean term derived from Grey Malkin, and Malkin is an old term for cats. So his name is Grey Cat.
Hey, Soul.
He's a gray cat. Who's my little gray cat?
All right, give me one
Don't
second.
don't clean your paws right in my ear. You know I don't like that.
Oh wait, if I do this, wait, I can't do this, so you're
Oh,
only gonna
yeah,
see
it'll be
me.
infinite. That's right.
Here, let me. Yeah.
Um,
Here, let me do this. Let me put it on Discord. At least I'll put mine on Discord. And then you could pull up the Discord.
yeah, I could do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yes, that will work.
Okay, so I'm gonna go away real quick.
We 100% planned this perfectly.
Yeah, totally. I'm not last second trying to figure this out at all. Not one bit.
Stop cleaning your paws. I don't like it.
Um,
All right, so then I need to not have this.
it's perfect. Totally.
There we go.
All right.
Go back to
Okay. I'm on the Discord.
All right, cool. And then I can pop this out.
Exactly.
Full screen this. I can probably. Nope, that's not what I want. Hide. I can hide that. There we go. And then I can move my camera like down here, I think. Perfect. Or I guess I could also just move to the Discord. I could turn my camera off here, move to the Discord, and we could just screen capture that way so you can see it on both channels easily. All right.
Yeah.
I will do that. All right.
Sweet.
All right, OBS. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Yeah, I had to deactivate it.
All right. So I think if I just delete the camera, that'll be fine. Yeah, remove camera. Boom. And then turn on my camera here. I should just hide all that.
It's Aubrey and Corby and Gray.
He's my little Grimbo. I'm going to exit the call and rejoin and see if that helps.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you on Streamlabs OBS?
No, I'm on OBS.
Okay.
I made the switch with my new computer.
Okay. Because I know how to deactivate cameras on Streamlabs. Like, I don't know if you click on the source of like your camera source, and then I don't know like if you have an options button that pops up that shows like where your settings are for your camera and stuff. There should be a deactivate button.
Yeah, I just tried to remove it from the source. We'll move. Let's how do I the video capture device? Okay. Well, I will have to mess with this all now. Oop.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh my god, that is so stretched. All right, how do I deactivate this cam?
I think if you click it.
Order, transform,
Oh,
properties,
double.
deactivate. There
yeah,
we go.
deactivate. Yeah, there we go.
Then turn it off here, turn it on.
Hey!
There we go.
So nice to see you via Discord.
Now I will just need to, after all this is fix my camera that I messed up.
Yep,
on my
same.
OBS.
Me too, man.
Um,
Me too. Hey, so
how do I?
Gadget said it's the weird lady Corby and Master Tech issues with the purple lightsaber.
How do I set this up so that it's better than so I can just go back to screen capture? I'm just trying to get it to be like half and half.
Oh yeah, so I pop it out and then I just oh yeah.
There we go.
Grid. Yeah, grid and then pop out.
Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
See how this looks on my OBS. Awesome. Looks
Let's
good.
go.
Looks good on your stream, on my OBS.
Yeah, we're looking great, man. We had all this planned.
And this was all planned. This was all part
This is
of
all
the
planned.
content.
Yeah, exactly. Making sure we know what we're talking about and doing, you know, that's all.
I do have an orange cat as well who might come by and join. She's much more individualistic though.
Wait, you say orange cat? Let me go get mine.
Val, where are you? We're talking about orange cats. Gwimbo.
Someone say orange cat.
This was really what it was about. It was about showing off cats.
Yep, kitty stream.
That was it. No other reason. We just wanted to show off our cats.
Exactly. Not about finances or anything. It's all about kitties. Mine's being camera shy. She's tired.
Grim and I just cocooned before stream. So we were just in a cocoon, and he was unhappy that I left the cocoon.
Aww.
He was like, "What the heck, Dad? Get back into cocoon." Oh. Yeah, are you good, buddy? Say hi to the people, Grimbo. No? No? Okay.
Right. Soul, that's why I'm here. It's for kitties.
Exactly, Soul. You gotta be here for the kitties. That's why you go to Twitch streams is for cats.
Exactly.
So to start, Aubrey, you want to talk about how like do the plugs of like what you're doing, that kind of stuff, what you've got going on, and then I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Do the self-promo style plug stuff first.
Yeah. Should we start? Yeah. We'll do like intros and then say how we know each other, because that's something I'm trying to remember myself. I don't know how we met. Like I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So
I believe it was through Dova Kelly.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, I know you know Soul, but yeah. Dova Kelly. Yes, Kelly.
I've had the pleasure of meeting Kelly.
Yeah, I love her.
She's so wonderful.
Yes, I just talked to her and Booth, because Booth is my brother.
Booth is great. I'm actually gonna text Kelly right now.
Do it. Tell her that we're live and that we're both, saying stuff about her, good things. But yeah, so gosh, so I know them personally, and then I know that Dova Kelly started streaming, and I got into the Among Us group. So Soul, I see you out there. Soul is always a part of the Among Us groups. But yeah, so I started streaming, gosh, like 3 years ago then, and yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then I guess that's how we met. We probably met from Among Us, playing Among Us, Corby.
I have only played Among Us with like specific people. I met Kelly through Kiwi Kadota because they were both playing either like Oblivion or Skyrim at the same time, and they like raided each other. That's how I met Kelly. Wow. And through Kelly I met you.
Wow. Okay. So it worked out. It adds up. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you remember this, because I'm just like, I don't know. I just know that we both met each other IRL at TwitchCon in San Diego. Like, well,
it's true.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. So Soul's like, hey. Yeah. So yeah, I stream primarily Lord of the Rings Online. I just did Star Wars: The Old Republic. But yeah, 3 years ago, going strong, I guess. And now I'm just pretty much streaming like a part-time job, working full-time hours. And I've got a lot of other side hustles that I'm going to get into. But Corby, I want you to introduce yourself now.
Yeah, I'm Corby. I started streaming just over 3 years ago. I started streaming so I'd be less guilty about my video game time because I was like, oh, I'm not being productive. So I'm like, well, if I stream it, I'm being productive. And
Same. I get that.
I stream a lot of Pokemon, a lot of just really whatever I feel like doing right now. I'm streaming Baldur's Gate 3. We're doing a Dark Urge playthrough, and it's killing me because I'm killing all the NPCs that I love. Um, dude, it's so awful. My favorite character. I don't. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3?
No, I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh, my favorite character in the entire game is a tiefling called Karlak, and we killed her in my playthrough because it's like the most evil thing you can do. It's the most evil choices. That's what we're doing, and I actually took her because you can get her decapitated head,
Jeez.
and I took it. I turned it into a PNG without a back, and I turned it into an animated emote.
Oh my gosh.
Which I just put in your chat.
Oh, I see it. Corby dance, Corby dance. That's wild.
And one of the things she does throughout the playthrough, because I played through Baldur's Gate 3 once already, she will just randomly start dancing if you don't move. That's like she has an idle animation where she dances.
Oh,
But
wow.
besides that, I just recently have started getting into posting on YouTube. Actually, literally before I Tricky, thank you very much for the sub.
Yeah. Gifted, let's go.
Literally right before we went live, I actually posted my first video on YouTube.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, can you link it?
Yeah.
I'll post it in the chat.
It's not very good. I didn't like do any editing.
Thanks for the community challenge, Corby. I see.
You're welcome.
Gotta force me to walk all the way from Mordor. Well, from the Shire to Mordor.
Yeah, I posted my first YouTube video. I've been posting TikTok content of my two monsters, my cats.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then outside of streaming, I do leatherworking. I do door dashing. Alexia, welcome on in. How you doing? I do leatherworking. Here, I'll post the YouTube video in my chat too.
Yeah, just a little important, you know.
Yeah, I do leatherworking. I do door dashing, which is where the primary of my income comes from. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say, and I plan to go back to college in the fall.
Hey, yeah, I forgot about that. Gosh. Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now, full-time student. Oh my goodness. Oh, did you get a follower doing the dance? Me. Oh my gosh, I love it. Dang, I'm sorry I missed it. That's like my favorite jam in your channel when you get the follow alert.
It's every time.
I love it. I need a cool follow alert like that.
That's kind of the breakdown of kind of what I do with my online footprint.
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, so I know that a lot of today is about like stream finances and all of that. I really wanted to put this together just to give people like a clearer picture of what it's like to be a smaller streamer, because Corby and I were sitting here, you know, like we're forever grateful for everybody's donations, subs, all of that. But we just really wanted to kind of be upfront about what it's kind of like. And yeah, and it's a lot of hustling, as you listed all your hustles, and I'll list mine here in a bit because it's a lot. But yeah, so I just wanted to at least put the info out there so people know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So when it comes down to Twitch, can you break down like some of your analytics, like your average viewers and how long you stream, or just some general things regarding that?
Yeah, absolutely. So my average concurrent viewership, it's been a little bit on the downturn. It's currently sitting like between 7 and 9. Throughout the end of last year, I was averaging between like 10 and 11. But that's what my CCV is currently sitting at right now. I'd say with my Twitch payouts, I pretty much get them most months now, and they tend to be about $75. That's about what I get.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't have any affiliate links or anything like that. I've only done a couple of sponsorships, which have been a mixed bag.
Yeah. Oh, I can talk about my sponsorships, right? I've been pretty quiet about it, so.
Yeah. So Twitch pays about like $75 a month, which when you look into the grand scheme of things, like that's not a lot of money, and it's like not even enough to actually afford like a new AAA game every month after taxes.
True. God, taxes. Yeah, we're gonna talk about taxes too.
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that, man. Yeah. So, I pulled up my analytics because I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably know this stuff. So my average viewers now is at 28. Gosh, if you would have asked me this back in the summer, though, I was pretty much at the same as you. What I've done is I've posted a lot more on YouTube, and that really kind of like doubled my growth. Like literally, I started last year from 56 subscribers, and I ended 2023 with like 2.4 thousand. So like 2,400 subscribers, pretty nice, you know. So that really helped a lot with pushing people to stream. So yeah, average viewers 28 now, which literally was not the case back like October. And I don't know what happened. Just December really blew up for me personally, and it's just kind of stayed. So yeah,
because you're so awesome, of course.
I get it's the weirdness. Maybe it was just, you know, it was Christmas time. People were like, I'm ready to get weird for 2024, and they're staying weird, which I'm all about it. So so yeah, so 28 viewers, and then my total that I've got for hours, because I stream a lot now. I'll pull up January. January, I only streamed 77 hours, which I think is an understatement, because if I go into February, I probably have already reached that. But in total for January, I made off of Twitch $181, which is really nice. But when you take the taxes out of it, literally that's just my internet bill, which my internet bill is hefty, and I've talked about that on stream.
Yeah, January was a really good month for me. I averaged about 11 viewers. My revenue for the month of January was $94.85, and I streamed for 43 hours.
Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the
you
hourly
can absolutely ask questions.
Yes, yes. Everybody ask questions if you got any. I'm being totally transparent. I love this kind of stuff personally. That's why I'm like, yeah, let's just talk.
Yeah.
But the hourly rate of streaming, when you break it down, I'm gonna for January, all right. And for me, I left my job. I had a part-time position where I was working like, gosh, I think it was about 2 hours a week. And I left that job. That was my main income. But I left that January 20th. And that I was making like, gosh, I was making like $17 an hour, which is pretty generous where I live. But now on stream, that's majority of my income. And for for January, I averaged $2.34 an hour. Let's go. I'm very happy about that, actually.
Yeah, like I left my job January 5th was my last day.
Yeah.
And like I made just over 40,000 a year. I was salary. But the reason why I left my job was because I was salary. I was working 60 plus hours a week. And when you break that into like an hourly wage, that was less than $12 an hour. And where I live, and I think one of the important disclaimers is Aubrey and I are both in the Midwest, where it is objectively some of the cheapest cost of living in the United States.
It is, yeah.
Like the Dairy Queen down the street from where I worked started people at 15 an hour.
Yep. Yeah.
And I ultimately left because I was tired, burnt out, and as Mayray said, I don't work with bosses and coworkers who are awful, because man, could I tell you stories. I could tell stories that are not appropriate for YouTube whatsoever that will get you demonetized like that.
Oh my gosh. Wow, now I'm like, ooh boy, I wish I knew. That's crazy.
Where in January, my with how much I made, it's just over $220 an hour is what I made in January.
Okay. Yeah. So we're pretty much at the same for January.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So
January tends to be a good month for me because that's when my stream anniversary is. It's always at the beginning. I started streaming January 2nd.
Wow. Yeah, mine is January 16th. So maybe that is part of it. I didn't even think about that. Wow, y'all. I see y'all. But yeah, so hourly, I wanted to comment on the hourly because something I get a lot from people that I say like I stream and then they're like, well, how much do you make? Like enough to pay bills? I'm like, well, it's a good chunk of bills, sure, for me. And I'll break down my expenses here in a bit. But yeah, like $220 an hour. They're like, well, you could just work a minimum wage job. Why don't you just go do that? And I'm just like, because streaming is awesome.
Yeah, because this doesn't make me fantasize about not being here.
Right, exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
It staves off the big depression and lets it come in new ways.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh. That's true, Corby. Yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to break that down. So I know that we both kind of talked about our January income, and I wanted to break that down, like what that looks like on Twitch side for you, like if you make the most from ads and subs, and if you want to disclose that or not.
Yeah, so let me just pull that tab up.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up too.
I'll start with where I make the most and go down the line.
Sweet.
Where I make most of my Twitch earnings are from paid subs, from people who have decided, hey, I'm going to get a sub. Second off is gifted subs, which are almost exactly the same. Paid subs is I made $39.37 from Twitch in January, and $38.59 in gifted. And from there, it just drops off hard. Next month, I have multi-month gifted subs at $4.95, Prime subs at $4.35, cheering at $3, ads at $1.89, turbo at $1.50, and extensions at Sound Alert at $1.20. And I've been running ads, and I look at them and I go, and really the only reason I still run ads is because when people rate in, I don't want them to be hit with ads immediately. That's literally the only reason. Otherwise, I'm like, I don't care about $1.89.
Right. Yeah. Gosh.
That's the breakdown of where my payouts come from. So like when Twitch announced, oh, Prime sub, we're changing how much money you get from based on the person. To me, it didn't affect me much because I'm like, I've gotten 3 Prime subs since November.
Yeah, it's so interesting because mine is so different. Yeah, so I'll go through mine now. So I'll start with my most, and this is for January. But in January, my most was from ads. So everybody hates on ads. I'm sorry. They help me the most. I'm sorry. But ads, I made $44.89. And then, well, I'm sorry. Actually, gifted subs was the most this month. Ads and gifted are different. But gifted was 55, and then ads is 44.89, and then it goes to paid subs at 33.82, and then Prime subs, which do kind of hurt me that they changed it. It's at 28.50, and then cheering's at 12, and turbo's at like 6, and you know all the other extra stuff. But yeah, it's really interesting that gifted subs and ads tend to be my most, but it seems really nice because it seems like I've got a lot of like lurkers or people in the community who are like, here, I'll give out a sub to somebody else, which is really generous. But yeah, it's really fascinating how different like our breakdowns are for each of us, because I'm like, ooh boy, that Prime thing, it's not much, but it's gonna hurt me a little bit.
The change to Prime subs, starting at the beginning of this year, Prime subs always used to be of the $5, it was a 50-50 split. For every Prime sub, the streamer got $2.50. Now it's based on where the person who subbed from lives, and it varies. Like in the United States, it's $2.25. A lot of European countries are like just over or just under $2. The smallest one is like, I think it's Antarctica and Turkey, where it's worth 9 cents.
Yeah, 9 cents in Turkey.
Yeah. And that's where, and that's one of the things that we were talking about was how different, because we talked yesterday to just get a good basis about this stuff, but we wanted, because we talked about these numbers and how different they were, because for me, ads isn't worth it. It's just not worth my time. The only reason I run them is for Raiders. Where for Aubrey, it is worth her time. It's the second largest portion of her income.
Right. Yeah, and it used to not be that way. I used to be like you, Corby. I was like, gosh, if I could get rid of ads, I did it for the same reason, was so raids didn't get hit immediately or people coming in. Yeah, and now it's like, oh, okay, that's a big part, but I think it's probably from the YouTube traffic that's coming by, or people from other platforms who are finding and then stop by real quick long enough to get hit with an ad, I guess, and then maybe they dip. I don't know, but it's just really interesting. I see that Seabait says, is the ad revenue actually decent or is it not really noticeable? Well, I guess it sort of depends, but I guess something else we could talk about too is with Twitch, it really seems like you're almost required to run ads on Twitch, really. You can't stop it. So there is ways that you can kind of limit your ads and your ad revenue split will change. So I know that Corby and I talked about this yesterday, and I have it that I run my ads every 3.5 minutes, or I have 3.5 minutes worth of ads that should run for about, I think it's every 8 minutes or so for me. Let me double check.
I have a 3-minute ad segment that plays at the beginning of every hour.
At the beginning, a 3-minute every hour. Whew.
That's what I do. It's all just front loaded. And usually during that time, I either, like when I'm playing Baldur's Gate, I'll do inventory management in that time. Or I'll get up, I'll stretch, I'll refill my water. And that just becomes downtime so long as I remember. But sometimes I'm doing boring stuff in Baldur's Gate 3 that I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna move this into this pouch, and I'll do that during ad. So that's how I do it.
Yeah, mine is, I have it set to do 30-second ads every 8.5 minutes. So that's why when people come in, they're like, I always get hit with ads. But I've also thought about doing it like you, Corby, where you just do it 3 minutes. But I know personally, if I get hit with those, I exit. I'm like, I'm not going through 3 minutes. So that's my only reason. But I'd like to hear from the viewers too about which one they prefer. Because, yeah, I don't like going into streams getting bombarded with ads either. In 8.5 minutes, I'd start to be like, I'm going to leave too, you know? So I'm like, I don't know. But the ad net revenue share for both of us should be 55% then. If you wanted to make it less than 3 minutes, then it would only be 30%. So it kind of is up to how you want to do it.
Yeah. And like I, as a viewer, so full transparency, I hate ads with such an undying passion. I pay for Twitch Turbo.
Nice.
Because there's no ads.
Yeah, that's what I should do.
That's what I do. I'm like, whatever, I'm not dealing with ads. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I had to choose between them, I mean, I think I'd get frustrated no matter what. Like, I pay for YouTube. I have YouTube Premium because that's what I use for music. I don't use Spotify, and I also don't deal with YouTube ads. So Amazon Prime for their streaming thing just rolled out ads. You know what I did? I downloaded all the series I wanted to watch and put my phone in airplane mode because they can't give me ads when I'm in airplane mode.
That's smart.
I hate ads.
I do that sometimes too, no lie. That's so funny. Yeah, it's I'm with you, man. Ads suck. I don't have YouTube Premium. I don't have Twitch Turbo. I have my one Prime sub I get from Twitch for free, and I use that and hope that the person I use it on I'm going to watch for the whole month.
So, so what I did before I left my job was in December. I canceled all my subs, and then a bunch of my friends that I wanted to make sure I could still watch, I just did a giant 6-month sub before I left my job, so I wouldn't. And so now in the summer, I'm like, oh man, I don't have subs to any of my friends anymore.
Dang.
I
Yeah.
planned ahead for that.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow. It seems like people are tempted by Turbo. Goldwyn says anyway. I don't watch enough Twitch streams to justify the price of it though. That's where I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm like, I don't know if I watch enough, but I feel like I do. I don't know. I watch a lot.
I watch a lot of Twitch. So like Turbo, like if I were to do anything, like I watch Aubrey, I watch my friend Alexia who's in my chat, May Ray, Colleen, Beardad, Kiwi. I could just start name. I spend a lot of time on Twitch. I always have 2 to 3 Twitch streams going on. And when I'm not streaming, if I'm just playing a video game, I have somebody up. I have a 3-monitor setup, so somebody's on that monitor and I switch between my friends.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I feel like I'm more likely to get YouTube Premium because I think I watch a lot more YouTube than anything, but I still haven't got YouTube Premium. But then I feel bad.
YouTube is for when I go to bed, and then I'll put on Magic the Gathering videos because I know so much about them, and I can just zone out, and it silences the brain, and then I fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. So on the topic of ads, I want to kind of talk about because something for me that's pretty unique is that it seems like a lot of people think on YouTube you make a lot of money, and I thought that for the longest. And YouTube's very generous, but I want to tell you the ads I made, how much in ads I made off of videos. Now, I've had this channel for technically 2 years, but it's been pretty active. I was posting about one video a week for like the last year ish, we'll say. But on YouTube side for ads, this is so. It's honest. This is why I prefer streaming over doing YouTube videos because I like streaming a lot more. I like talking to the community in real time. But even the financial aspect of it, it just makes so much more sense to stream for me. So for January, for videos, just videos alone, I made $40 off of ads, $40.22. So kind of the same as Twitch, but honestly, like I'm making maybe like $2 per video I post. Like it's a lot of editing to go into it, and it's nice because those videos will stay on the internet forever and can keep earning and all of that. But other than that, like I mean, that's not much. Actually, that's including the stream ads I've run on YouTube and also from the video ads. So a lot of the income I made in January was from streaming on YouTube, which I could break down the YouTube analytics as well. But here, I guess I'll go through January for YouTube. So YouTube for the ads run there, it was 40.22 for live and video. For shorts, now this is hilarious because people are like, why would you ever do shorts? And I get you for the finance part, but I could say publicity wise or visibility wise, it's good for any sort of creator to get their face out there more. It's good in the algorithm. But finance wise, I made $4.98 on short. And not even enough for a good Starbucks coffee, okay?
Oh, Starbucks.
You're like, oh gosh. I used to work there, so it is what it is. And
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't really anymore. And then on YouTube memberships, which mostly I get from doing lives, I made $32.07. And then supers, which was kind of like their way of cheering, it was $25.90. So I mostly got the memberships, the ads, the supers from live streaming on YouTube. And the videos was only like $20 worth of it in comparison to the full total that I made for January, which was $103. So I'm like, why would I keep making videos? I could just keep going live all the time and make double, pretty much.
Yeah, see, my strategy with YouTube videos, because I did just post my first one today, is I struggle to sleep. I just always have. I can't sleep. Yeah, and so that's something we're going to talk about, Alexia, is that you can't just do one platform.
Yeah.
Is really one of the stories of this. But like I will also do Magic the Gathering drafts on Arena on my phone in bed when I'm trying to fall asleep. And I'm like, all right, I know I'm not going to fall asleep. I could just do it at my computer, turn the camera on, and stream that, and then just post the video on YouTube.
Right.
And also what I think I'm going to start doing is I think I'm actually going to go live on Twitch at like 1 or 2 a.m., which all of my core viewership is asleep at that point. But just be like, whatever, you want another Corby stream? I can never sleep. I have never had the ability to sleep well. So watch me play Magic the Gathering. I'm going to post this on YouTube.
Yeah. See, I mean, I have a VOD channel and that doesn't make any money where I just repost the streams. But it's actually kind of nice to have the stuff on YouTube for when I sleep. You know? That's why I'm like, watch this. I'm sleeping. Like I'm busy, you know? So yeah, it is kind of nice for that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you do need another platform as you said, Corby. Like before I did YouTube this last year where my growth like 2x literally, gosh, I was probably averaging about I think it was 8 viewers per stream, and gosh, I would not be hitting any sort of payouts whatsoever on Twitch. Like it would be maybe every other month, maybe once every 3 months. So yeah, it was like it was a lot more rough. So now that it's kind of like becoming consistent, I'm like, I like this. You know, I could go with this. You know, we can make this full time if we want, but
Yeah. But so the income from Twitch is really hard to make just full time, really, without the support of like the other social media people are on, be it like one of the best friends I've made through Twitch I met because I was like, they posted a TikTok that they were going live, and I'm like, oh cool, I'm gonna go check them out, and then I followed them, and then when they streamed again in 3 months, I was like, oh hey, I'm gonna go raid them. And yeah,
yeah.
it's, if growth and making content creation, if that's one of your goals, is to make that like a significant portion of your income, you do have to do more than just Twitch. You have to do YouTube, you have to do TikTok, you have to do the shorts, the Instagram reels, all of that kind of stuff. You don't have to do all of it, but you have to do more than just Twitch, because I'm at 665 followers. That has been pretty much just organically, just through interacting with people on Twitch.
That's pretty
And
good.
I've talked to other content creators, and that's a pretty rare thing from what I found. Oh, Grimbo, did you hunt down a toy? I'm so proud of you.
I love Grimbo.
Sorry, he's just being really cute.
No, you're good. I'm looking at Muriel now. I'm like, ooh, girl.
But yeah, Grim, you did such a good job.
Is it gonna be a parrot now? Yeah, parrot kitty.
Yeah, you did such a good job, Grim. But a lot of my friends that have grown have been like, yeah, no, I also was posting on YouTube and getting people and that kind of stuff. Good. Thanks, Grim. Thanks for saying hi. That really, the growth game, that doing it just on one platform, Twitch is awful for being discovered.
Oh yeah, it's dreadful.
It's not great, because if you go look and go into a category you want to watch, they have recommended for you, browse by smallest to largest and largest to smallest, and it's like, huh. And a lot of people that I found when I first started, like, The reason I met you, Aubrey, through Kelly and through Kiwi is because I randomly was just looking for someone streaming Pokemon to put on, and Kiwi happened to be streaming Pokemon that day. And she does not stream Pokemon whatsoever.
Wow. Yeah, dude, networking is everything, I feel. Like I've been doing a lot of collabs lately, and every time it's like when I have someone else on, it's like, oh, everybody loves having multiple, like, I guess perspectives or just people to interact with. So yeah.
That's what I think the most. So it's networking. It's also community building, because
Yeah.
that's the big thing. Is like, and we were going to talk about this at the end, but whatever. Bunny
F
hopping,
it.
bunny trailing. Um, um, is that I don't go into people's streams to be like, oh, all right, I need to network and play. No, I go in there because like I like chilling with them. I like spending time there, and that's important. In fact, there's many times where I know I just have time to say hi, and that's it. I'm not, and then I get a shout out, and I'm like, well, now I feel crappy. I don't like this because all I wanted to do was say hi, wish them the best, because I have to go DoorDash or whatever, or my cats have decided to be monsters, which is all the time. But I don't have the ability to just say and hang out. But that's what I think is really important, that if you are looking to start streaming and trying to make content creation, it's not just networking, but it's also making connections with people, building friendships, building bonds.
Yes. Yeah, like, oh my gosh, yeah, like there's people who have even like pointed me in the direction of potential clients like on here that I know. Because that's a side hustle. But like, yeah, like it's a lot of networking, and I've built like a lot of great friendships from streaming, which I think is the fun part about streaming, and why I'm like, yeah, if you ever want to do streaming, you really have to love it, because yeah, I could go work a minimum wage job, no problem. Tons of fun, make lots more, sure, but it's all about like all the people you get to hang out with and all of that.
Yeah.
I do know that Golden asked a question if we've ever considered is it a coffee or Patreon?
Yeah, so I have a everyone roasts me because I refuse to say it right, but I say Kofi. It's coffee, but I say Kofi.
Yeah.
And I get roasted for it. But I have one. I was gonna make that like my leatherworking hub, but I am so inconsistent with leatherworking that it just doesn't do anything. It's still there. I've received donations on there occasionally. But yeah, so I have one. I think Ko-fi and Patreon are really good for content creators that are making things like music, leatherwork, craft goods, art. That's where I think that stuff really shines.
Yeah.
Like for example, I don't, Aubrey, I don't think your chat can hear it, but in my chat, I have music playing, and every single song that was written by my friend Soup.
Yeah.
And like back at my old job, and like I had disposable income, like I commissioned them for custom music. But all of them, the music comes from Soup, and like they've talked about that, yeah, it's totally DMCA free, just make sure you credit them, and that's what I do. And Alexia, exactly, like art, comics, PDF collections, digital downloads are great for Ko-fi.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Physical goods that you need to ship out, a little bit less good for Ko-fi because it creates these steps. I think Ko-fi or coffee, or however people want to say it, is at its best where someone can subscribe and get something immediately.
Yes, agreed. Yeah,
And
I'm sorry.
no, I was just
I no, I want to hear from you because I know you have your leatherworking set up on, as I say, coffee. But
you say it right, I'm wrong.
Yeah. I know that I set up a Patreon previously, but I never actually launched it because when YouTube announced that you could do like Twitch and Twitch basically announced you can multi-stream, I just went on YouTube and I was like, well, I can have memberships there. And therefore, I don't know, I just didn't feel like, I felt like asking for a Patreon as well as a YouTube member on top of a Twitch sub. It's just a little greedy to sound for me anyway. I'm like, I don't know about that. So I don't do Patreon, but I know tons of people that do it, and I think it does work. But personally, I don't know, I haven't. And then Ko-fi, I just I tried to sell some digital downloads, but it just didn't happen. Like it didn't go anywhere. So it's like, eh. So I don't know. It's just not for me. But I think the splits for I don't know what the split is for Patreon, but I think for Ko-fi it's like you would get 95% and then they take 5%. Is that the fee? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
so
what I'm
nice.
getting. I get 95%. So if you give me $10 on Ko-fi, I see $9.50 of it.
Right. Which that's pretty fair.
Yeah, and that's actually like because I also have a PayPal Dono link. I'm trying to remember because it goes to my PayPal. So like I think PayPal takes more.
Yes. Yeah. I don't remember how much it take, but I had a donation where I was putting for a charity stream. I was putting all the stuff through Ko-fi, and then it went to PayPal and they took a lot more than Ko-fi. So I was like, oh.
Like yeah. Because I think Ko-fi has I think that 5 yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to go Google it.
Yeah.
But I know off of like a $20 dono, I think I see like 18 and some change off of it.
Wow.
Something like that.
It's just so interesting, all the platform fees and stuff. And then
that's another thing. Yeah, Grim, why are you biting my toes? You know I don't like that. Stop biting my toes, you monster.
Well, you're like, I don't like that. You just have to specify.
Well, he doesn't get it. I explain this to him on the daily, and he's like, must bite dad's toes.
That's so funny.
And he's just a little monster.
Yeah. Yeah. But all of that, like even the fees getting taken out is not even including taxes, at least for me half the time. So I don't know if you want to talk more about taxes and stuff for streaming, Corby, because it seems like you're very more organized about it than me. So
yeah. So one of the things, and this is specifically for the United States.
Yes.
If you are not in the United States, I don't know your tax laws. Do not. This is
not official financial advice.
Sorry, he was biting my toes again.
It's fine.
Grim, I will yeet you into the abyss.
Into the abyss.
All right, buddy.
He's got he's a little parrot
so
kitty.
One of the things about taxes and streaming and all that kind of stuff is that you become essentially an entrepreneur with streaming when you're making money, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I've started a business before, and you hear people talk about business expenses and that kind of stuff. And so with business expenses they're the cost to run your business. Makes sense. And with streaming, you are a sole proprietor, I believe is the term. I don't remember the specific term, but you're self-employed. And so the parts that make up streaming, the cost that goes into it becomes a tax deductible thing, which means it comes off the top of your income. Because come tax time, all the income Twitch sends you, all of your all the sales from leatherworking, all the door dashing money, all the etc., 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 all of that kind of stuff, you have to report as income. But you also need to take stuff off the top, and the government will not do that for you. I got a new computer. My new computer was $2,400. I'm paying for it in monthly installments, but it counts as $2,400 spent.
Right.
After taxes and all that kind of stuff. There's two different types of business expenses. This is, I don't remember the specific term, but that $2,400 is deductible from my taxable income.
Is he biting your feet again?
I will yeet you. I will banish you. I'll stick you in your bed and stick a milk crate on top of it.
Do you have like a thick pair of like socks or something you can put on over?
You freaking monster.
Uh-huh.
So I can deduct all $2,400 of that from my income, but it still has value. So what I have to do is I have to estimate how long I'm going to use that computer. My estimate is 3 years before I start upgrading, changing stuff, that kind of stuff. So that $2,400 gets split amongst those 3 years. So I get to subtract $800 of that computer out of my taxes every year.
Mhm.
And then when I go to sell it, let's say I sell it in 3 years' time because I get a whole new rig and I sell it for, let's say it's still $800. That $800 becomes income that I now must report. On the other side, business expenses, if I go out to dinner and I talk about streaming and like plans with my friends and we're shooting ideas and that kind of stuff, that is a business expense now. Half of that dinner is now deductible. My phone bill, I DoorDash, that's deductible. With your phone bill, it's how much time on your phone you use it for the business thing, and that's the percentage. So I would say about 60 to 70% of my time on my phone is for DoorDashing and for a business expense, because with DoorDash, Grubhub, all that stuff, you're an independent contractor,
Right.
which is, once again, you are self-employed. So 60 to 70% of my phone bill is tax deductible. I drive, I do DoorDash, I drive. So I get to collect mileage on my car for which I'm DoorDashing. Every single order I take has a mileage thing to it, and I have a running Excel tab of every mile that I drive that I update at the end of DoorDashing daily that I put in there, because I believe this was a couple years ago, but you get to deduct 83 cents per mile driven.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
And so the fun thing is if you can make normal stuff you want to do into a business expense, like let's talk going to TwitchCon. Your hotel room, tax deductible so long as you're going to TwitchCon for business reasons. And I would say going to TwitchCon as a growing Twitch streamer is something you can deduct on your taxes. That is a normal business expense in the industry, because that's what they're looking for. So your hotel becomes tax deductible. Your ticket to TwitchCon, tax deductible. Your food out there, I believe you're able to deduct 50% of meal costs. And the big thing is, let's say I have a partner that wants to come with me. Nothing they do is tax deductible.
Yeah.
So if I had to get a bedroom for 2 people, I could only deduct the cost of a bedroom for 1 person and a hotel for 1 person. None of their meals are tax deductible. Their ticket is not. It's just me, because they are not a part of the content. They're not a part of the business. That's one of the things about how being a business owner, how much of your regular human bills can you just deduct as a cost of running a business?
Yeah.
Like, actually, you can deduct part of rent, because such amount of my square footage, that you get that percentage. You can deduct your portions of your electricity bill, your internet bill. And that's not money coming in, but that is taken off the top, which means you will pay less in taxes.
Right.
Which is how the people who make a lot of money don't pay any taxes.
Yep, exactly. I saw this TikTok of this one girl who was like crying because she's she's like working in a full-time job at like Walmart or something, and then she made a part-time income from content, and then she like made like, what was it, 20K from content creation, and then she ended up owing like, gosh, like gosh, I forgot the exact number, but she ended up owing like thousands. And it was because she wasn't putting aside any money from taxes. And she was just like, oh, I get this money. And I was like, no. So personally for me, whenever I get paychecks regarding like any self-employment business stuff, like you mentioned, and how you can make all those deductions, whatever money that comes in, I still set aside at least 30% for tax reasons. Cause I'm like, ooh man, like I don't want to end up being like owing a frick ton. Like I don't want to be in that situation. So that's personally what I do. So while I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, like while we're both kind of sitting here talking about like how much money we made, it's not actually what we got in our pockets. Not even close. So what is the US tax rate? I have no idea.
It varies based on income level.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just varies. Like when I was making 40-ish thousand a year, what I ended up seeing was about somewhere like a 30-ish% tax rate when it was all said and done. That's Medicare, Social Security, all of that kind of stuff. That's what I noticed coming out, but I never did the math. So
yeah, let me look this up actually, because I want to say mine was close to about 22 or so. Like mine's quite low because I don't make a lot. I'm trying to live out here, you know, being self-employed.
oh yeah, and there's also federal and state taxes, which I've lumped together.
Yeah, federal, state, and bro, I got local tax too. So I got like,
oh, and there's local taxes. Yep,
I got like so many taxes.
U.S. tax rate is very specific based on where you are, so on and so forth.
I copied a link. I could post it in yours here. I'll post it here too. It's just from it's whatever I could find on Google quick. So I don't know how accurate it is now, but yeah. So yeah, it's a lot. Being self-employed has its benefits, as you say. Like that's how a lot of the big people out there don't really have to pay taxes because yeah, they just deduct the heck out of it. And whenever you make a profit, it's almost kind of weird. It's like any money you profit in the year, you kind of want to spend immediately, like towards the end of the year, just get rid of all of it because you want to make it look like you're not making a huge profit. So then that way you don't get taxed like crazy, which is kind of like, it's so bizarre to me, but that's just how it works. So
yeah, and so that's one of the things where, like, let's say you're reaching the end of the year and you're like, oh, cool, I have $8,000 I made. I did all my numbers. This is what I see. You could go spend that $8,000 on a new computer, like that's what's left over after paying everything. And you know you're going to be fine paying whatever portion of taxes you need to, and you're left with an $8,000 surplus. You can lower your taxes by going to spend that $8,000 on stuff for your streaming, your door dashing, your that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I have like a business account, like I have an LLC and all that just to have like protection and stuff, but legit I just reinvest almost like everything I make to that because yeah, I'd much rather have more money that I could go out and spend towards like upgrading things personally. But I also am lucky that I also have other side hustles to kind of fall back on for other reasons. So yeah.
My cat's being a monster. I will be right back.
No worries. in the meantime, as Corby's got the monster cat going out, how's everyone's day going? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone. Sorry, I keep switching between both of our streams just to make sure that we're answering everybody's questions. Don't feel free to post as many questions as you like. If you're someone who's thinking about getting into content, just let us know, because we even have general tips we can share too. Soul, you said you two are so good at this money thing. Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, Soul, just wait.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Like, we haven't set our expenses yet, which I feel like that's a big thing for me. Is like, I'm a saver, but man, my expenses really are not, they're almost non-existent. So I feel very lucky in the place I'm at right now for that reason, that I'm able to save so much lately. Yeah. So do we want to talk about I know that you mentioned like door dashing, you have the leatherworking, which even if it's inconsistent, it's something.
Yeah, so
I don't know
I
if you
think
want to break out like the
way I talk about income is
yeah.
I talk about my expenses first.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, Grim, no, you have to be here for this, you little freaking monster. You're very important to a point I'm gonna make. So I talk about expenses. I look at my expenses. I look at where money is coming in, coming out, that kind of stuff. So like I have 400. So every month I have $400 that I spend on repaying debt. That was from being dumb in my early 20s and amassing credit card debt because I was dumb. I did the dumb. So I spent that. It's biweekly. At $200 comes out. Then I have rent and utilities, which is about $500, which is ungodly cheap in America. It is next to impossible to find that.
Yeah.
And that is because I sublet from my friend who owns a house, and then I go to my phone bill, which is I have budgeted $200 a month. It's less than that. It's like $160, I think. That's just in case like of late fees or any other random bullshit fees or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I always over budget things so that there's extra in the bank. So for those with a running tab, we all know I can't count that high, but 400 plus 500 plus 200 is 1,100. I have my credit card payment, which is $75 a month, with $1,175, and I have car insurance, which is like $80. I think I have it all budgeted out at like $1,275. But that is before groceries. That is before gas in my car. That's before any fun living expenses. So by and large, groceries are really expensive.
Yeah.
So that is roughly, I figure I need to make about $1,800 in a month.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done.
Yeah.
I can live off of less, but that's to live comfortably. And then you also have to think about emergencies. Because sometimes you get 2 flat tires on your car and have to replace them and spend $200. And you're like, well, all right, I still have money in the bank. It's fine. And then sometimes your cats steal a goddamn,
You're
I'm not
fine.
supposed to cuss.
You're fine.
They steal a bag of treats and make themselves sick, and when you go clean up the bag of treats, you notice they punctured the silica packet, and you have to rush them to the vet and spend $300. Yeah,
I've been there, man. I've been there. Ooh, man. Face of guilty.
Well, that's the face of not caring. He'd do it again.
All right, that's what my cat would do too. She'd be like, "Girl, I don't care how much money you paid on my vet bills. We're going all the
Now
time. Yeah. So yeah,
poop everywhere.
that's pretty much like how my old budget was previously before going just pretty much self-employed lately. Um yeah, my expenses are very different because I legit I'm a full-time student and I live with my grandmother. So I have a lot of student loan debt that I'm currently racking up. I mean, it's not that bad, but currently I'm like 11,000 in debt just in that, and it's gonna probably go to close to about 30,000 by the time I'm done. Average day expenses though. For me, for my most highest expensive payment I have is just my car payment, and that's $220 a month, which really ain't that bad. It's that Midwestern living and getting a car before COVID, interest rates and all that. So it was a great time and Midwest. Yeah, and then I have reoccurring things that for my cat. You know, you talk about emergencies. I pay pet insurance, and my pet insurance just went up, and that's about $32 a month. Then I have renter's insurance, which is like $7 or so bucks. I have my groceries that I included in gas, which for me I spend about 160. A lot of my rent, utilities, that is all free for me because my grandmother is the most generous lady ever and lets me live rent free if I'm in school. But the moment I'm out of school, it's, you know, goodbye, Aubrey. Give me all your rent money. So that's kind of why I moved back so I could save more. My second biggest expense is my internet bill. It's $130, and it's like that for stream reasons. So the good news is that a lot of my expenses could be withdrawn and all of that, which is nice, or I guess like kind of covered and somewhat and written off. But in total, for what I spend a month and everything for just my general expenses, it's about $466. It's $465.27 if you want the specifics, um, but more or less, I'm very grateful and generous. So that's why I'm like, oh yeah, stream's a big part because you know, stream I could probably get about like close to halfway there. And then I personally work with marketing clients and stuff, and that's pretty all over the place. It could be anywhere from like $100 a month to like $250 a month, kind of depending on how many clients I have at the time. But that's so up in the air too, because sometimes I don't get paid right away. I was just telling Corby this. I was just like, bro, I get paid monthly now for everything, and I can't handle it. It's so bad. Like I wish I could get paid like once every day from door dashing. I should door dash at this point just for that. But yeah, everything I do is mostly monthly. I clean a lady's apartment once a month, and that's like $50 there. I do some freelance writing for articles, that's like 60-70 bucks there, but it's also up in the air. So consistency wise, it's mostly just streaming and marketing clients, and I just started a cake decorating little gig too, which is like it's like 200 a month. Really, it's so little, but you know, I just something we talked about too was just that you really have to have multiple streams of income going into any sort of self-employment work, because yeah, I'm over here like, oh man, like 1 minute it's like I don't know if I'm going to get paid at the end of this month or if it's going to be like mid-March when my clients are like, okay, we're good on this project, therefore I can finally pay you. Like, you know, it's so all up in the air. So it's good to have multiple streams of income so you're not always relying on just one. Because who knows, streaming is so inconsistent. Some months you're making like a good amount and then it's just going to plummet because that's just how economy and stuff works, I guess. So
It's just how streaming is.
Right, exactly. Yeah, December was like my best month I ever made, and that was, I mean, we raised $300 just for charity, and then I personally took home like close to 300 between YouTube and Twitch. So it was like a really great month because we not only donated a good amount for charity, it was then, oh, okay, like this was my best month I did, but ever since then it's just kind of been wishy-washy, not as much. So it's like, okay, there's decent months and you'll kind of figure it out. But that's how self-employment works, man. It's not easy. It's very much just very much planning. So Corby, I know that I just kind of wanted to mention this too. I know like when you left your job previously, like how did you kind of like plan to go like self-employed? Like what made you like decide like you were gonna go DoorDash like more so and then do like streaming a lot more so too? Like how did you kind of plan that?
I'll give you the very brutally honest answer of if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have stayed around too much in the sense of unaliving because God, I was so unhappy.
Aww,
I was not feeling it.
I'm
My
sorry.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I loved my job. I
Mm-hmm.
very much so did. What I did before was I worked for a nonprofit that rescued food that would go to waste, and we repurposed it into meals for kids, and we worked to provide anything that didn't go into that, which was a large portion. I mean, we rescued hundreds of thousands of pounds of food a month, and we turned around and gave it to the local community through like food banks and soup kitchens and food pantries and that kind of stuff. But the people at the top, and this is something I kept trying to stretch they didn't get, was that they paid so little. And it's a charity, you're gonna make less, but they paid so little that nobody who was trying to build their life could afford to work there.
Right.
It was either for someone right out of high school or someone at the end of their career, but they did not pay enough for anyone in between.
Yeah.
And having to work 60 plus hours meant I did not have time for anything else. I didn't have time to try and find a partner to go on dates. I didn't have time to, I mean, there was many times I just didn't even have time to stream. I ended up actually, and one of the benefits of my old job was I got to take home food, and I still spent more on groceries when I worked there because I was so exhausted. I just ate fast food every night.
Yep.
I didn't have the energy and time to cook. And so instead of eating out 5, 6 times a week, I maybe, if I'm lucky, eat out once a week. But instead, I just cook now. And so that was one of the major things. But also, door dashing offers a better hourly rate. Not as fulfilling, but it's not hard work.
Right.
And I average, because there's some days where it's really good and I make upwards of 30, 40 an hour. Some days it's really bad. I make 250 an hour.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, for example, my first hour of door dashing, I made 40 an hour because I had one really good tip that was like a
Wow.
$25 tip. And then the rest of it, I averaged at like 10 an hour at most.
Wow.
And I think I was out from like 3:30 to 11 and I came home with like 70, $80. It was not a great night. But what the weekend before that, I think the Friday before that, I went out. I didn't get out until almost 5 p.m. I stayed out till 9 and I came home with $90,
Yeah.
which was more than I got from the 8. And so yeah, I made more door dashing than I did at my full-time job. And I essentially got to cut my hours in half
Right.
and make the same amount of money.
Dude, that's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, I've had the opposite where I've had to work a lot more now because I'm just doing all these sort of side gigs and just taking them as they come up. But for you, it's kind of nice because you get more time with your little kiddos there, like your cat Grimbo there.
I have 30 more hours with, and now every time I go out to DoorDash, they throw a fit because they're like, "What do you mean you're not going to be here 24/7?" Because like after I left my job, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a human. I didn't do anything for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
do a single thing.
Mm,
And I just cuddled with my cats.
I don't blame you.
And they enjoyed it.
I
And
haven't
they're
done
still
that yet.
rebelling against me for leaving. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for not biting my toes.
Yeah, good job, Grimbo. Yeah.
But now I DoorDash most days. I try to put in 5 to 6 hours most days. When still leave like oh, you're very cute, Grim. Um I try to DoorDash 5 to 6 hours most days, and I try to do it 6 days a week. Thursday is my me day. And this actually goes into something else we plan to talk about is setting a routine,
Yep.
which I'm terrible at. I am so awful at setting a routine. Like, I don't wake up until like 1 or 2 p.m. usually. Because I am not a morning person. I hate mornings. I always have. And I just stay up too late.
Yeah, me
Because I
too.
can't fall asleep, and I've never have been able to. And this one doesn't care. He's gonna be a monster running around no matter what.
Yep, mine too, man. Mine too.
But
Yeah.
so it becomes with setting a routine, it becomes a lot of I am good with motivation. I'm not good with discipline.
Yeah. I
When
like
I am
that.
when I'm doing something, it's easy for me to stay motivated and keep doing it. I don't have the discipline to start or keep habits.
Yeah, I get it. I'm the same way, man. I struggle. I was shocked that I could keep up with YouTube videos once a week. I was like, well, and some weeks, it was a little iffy, but um yeah, in terms of a routine, as you kind of hit, I mean, I don't have too much of one. I try to get up at around 10, but if there are days that I know that I don't have as much to do, I let myself sleep in. But I try to get up early, and then I basically just you're like, I'm good.
I
I'm either up between 7 or 10 normally.
I think it's a good day if I get up and it says AM. I'm like, wow, 11:58 a.m. We're up in the morning.
I get that, man. Yeah, I set my stream schedule to always be at 1 p.m. And I don't know what your schedule looks like, but I try to always aim for that. And then I just plan things around that. So if I have to have meetings with clients or something like that, I'll do that in the morning, which is kind of why I gotta be up earlier, because nobody's gonna reach out and hang out with me at 8 p.m. at night because they're all sleeping by that point.
I
But
change my
that,
stream schedule every week.
yeah.
I try to pick 4 days. Like this upcoming week is going to be real difficult for me because I need to work off the money that this little frigger. I need to put money back in the bank. Because next week I have $500 coming out, and the week after I have $500 coming out, which means I'm not going to have as much time to stream. I have to DoorDash more.
Right.
But the week after that, well, the next 2 weeks, but starting in March, beginning of the month is much slower for bills for me because all my bills are at the end of the month.
Wow.
But in March, I'm going to actually in March I have a special stream thing planned because it's my what did Twitch call it? The streamiversary, affiliate
Yeah.
anniversary,
I think it's
whatever they call it.
affiliate anniversary.
I don't know, whatever they call it. I have that popping up, and so I've got a fun thing planned that I'm gonna make some graphics for, probably tomorrow. Grimbo.
Gosh. Yeah, dude, hours work, I would say I'm probably working close to about 70 hours a week between stream stuff and actual like client things and like other work things, like that's crazy.
So on a given week, I need 30 hours of door dashing. I tend to stream for about 12 to 15. So let's just call it 15. So for 45, I'm gonna be adding in YouTube content, which that takes me about 2 to 3 hours
I'm
per,
jealous.
per day.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no, this is a daily.
I was
2 to 3
like,
hours per day. Um, and that'll be like so I'll probably be looking at like a similar 70-ish hours per week when it's all said and done.
yeah. Man, this whole talk is making me realize I just need a DoorDash, man. I just
DoorDash is the least fulfilling but the highest bang for your buck on that end.
right.
Um, Now one of the big things is check with your insurance provider for your car because I use DoorDash as shorthand for all of them. I do it with a different one, and I specifically, but my insurance only will cover certain ones of those and will not cover all of them. So you got
Wow.
to check with your insurance on it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to do some Uber stuff way back when. So I'm like, ooh, I gotta pick it back up, I guess. um, yeah, so I guess I feel like we kind of covered a lot of the expenses thing. Is there anything else that anyone in the chat is curious about, or Corby, if you've got any last minute things about expenses or finances, I guess.
I didn't talk much about my leatherworking, but that's because I get so easily burnt out on leatherworking, and that's more of a piggy back bunny hop trail into something else. Is if you find yourself getting burnt out by streaming, by content creation, realize it's a grind. It's a lot. It's something you have to constantly do, and you don't get. And like, so if you're burnt out, yeah, you have the ability to just take the time off, but that also means there's no money coming in, and so
Yeah.
you have to like be okay like with that kind of grind and with going, all right, well, if I don't go out and DoorDash today, I don't get to eat. So that's the choice: DoorDashing or eating.
Grimbo.
Oh, Grim just lets me just like do whatever. He does not care.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah.
He loves the belly rubs. Grim does.
He does. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, are you bitey? Are you
They're
bitey?
love bites.
They are love bites.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Oh yeah. He refuses to let go of my hand. Um, that's like make sure that if it's what you want to do, just understand that the money takes a lot of time. It's a horrid hourly rate. Yeah, buddy. It's a horrid hourly rate. Um, and it requires both a lot of discipline and motivation to
And
get her done.
patience.
Can I have my hand back? No?
He won't give it back.
He's like, this is my hand now. All right. That's your hand. Jenkins. Lars, thank you very much for the 50 bits. Welcome on in. How are you?
Woo!
Yeah.
Kittens.
Good morning, Lars. How are you? And the other takeaway I have is I just want to thank everybody for all the support they give me. It means a hell of a lot. It really does.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't
Grim,
know.
you're the one gripping me. Do not meow at me.
Yeah, I don't know how else to thoroughly explain how freaking grateful we are that we even like, do you know how cool it is to be like, yeah, I played games and like I don't know, I bought enough for a Chipotle bowl, like because I played a game. Like that's a really awesome thing to say. And yeah, it would not have been possible without any of you all here in the chat. So we both greatly appreciate it for sure. And there's no other way to really like explain just how awesome that is and just how thankful we are. Um yeah, I mean, you have really good takeaways. If you ever go into streaming or doing any sort of content, I'd certainly say, which we already kind of expressed, go to other platforms. It's fine. In fact, Twitch, I'll never forget when I went to TwitchCon, I actually went to a lot of the panels with the Twitch staff, and then they would actually give you advice on how to grow your streams and stuff. And they were like, yeah, just go on a different platform. I'm like, if Twitch staff is literally telling you to go to YouTube, then you go to YouTube, you know? Like, so, I mean, that's what they said. And I agree. I mean, it helped me tremendously, personally. But yeah, I also just say consistency for me personally. I know you do like a lot more variety, Corby. For me, it was helpful for me to kind of niche down, and I picked like 1 or 2 games I was playing more so, and I would pick specific days at specific times to schedule and play them. And I kind of that's how I sort of started a routine with streaming anyway, is because I had to take it kind of seriously, like I was working. And that's how it worked for me. But it was almost like you have to take it seriously, like you have to show up and be there at a certain time, like a job. But at the same time, you have to have fun with it, and then just remember, like, this isn't your full-time job or anything like it yet. So therefore, like, don't put pressure on it, which is hard to do. But more or less, hey, Booth's here. Booth said, "Where was my invite?"
Booth, we texted Kelly. Booth.
We did. We
texted Kelly.
We were on it.
Like right at the beginning of stream, Booth.
We did. It was literally at the beginning. I know, she told me. Okay. Yeah, that's so funny. But yeah, so it's very fascinating to kind of hear from both perspectives, I guess, of how like streams helped you with Corby and how you've grown your audience and how you're mostly on Twitch and now you're about to go into YouTube and stuff, which I'm so stoked for you. If you have any questions, I got you.
Yeah, absolutely. And Booth, I don't have your number. I just have Kelly's number. So I'm the one that did the texting. So
I should have texted Booth. Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
But yeah, for me with content, I actually have the opposite. I used to do Pokemon like clockwork. Like that's all I did. But I got so burnt out. Like I actually have friggin' Guinness World Record certificates about Pokemon. And
oh wow. That's sweet.
Yeah, okay. You're not gonna stay now. But and something that helped me with my streaming was releasing myself from the I am a Pokemon streamer into just stream whatever you want, because you're gonna tell the same awful jokes, the same that you're gonna do the same bits about Ohio not being real and how it's a government testing facility and how the spy drones implanted in our minds via movies. You're going to do that no matter what game you play. So might as well play what makes you happy. Now, the downside to that strategy has been, as if you ask my community, I don't know how to finish a game. I finished a game this year already, chat. I did it.
That's true. You did. I witnessed it.
I finished Oblivion.
Yep, you did. Yeah, and then you went on to Baldur's Gate 3 after. Yep, that's what you're on right now. Yep. I witnessed that. Yep. Yeah. Oh. That's well, congrats.
Lars, I am doing well.
Yeah. Congrats on finishing Oblivion. You actually got me hooked on the soundtrack, because I did witness that you finished it, and then there was a soundtrack, like one place you were looking at for a quest or something, and I was just like, I'm hooked, man. I'm gonna go listen to Oblivion soundtrack all day long, and I did.
Oblivion's the greatest game of all time, and by the way, Grim immediately started biting my toes again.
Of course, yeah. Of course. Cats, right?
Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, though. I mean, are there any last minute questions for anyone in the chat who's like, yo, I have these questions about XYZ, or any streaming tips, or, you know, if Grim is gonna bite Corby's toes off at this point? Like,
Grim's entire desire is to bite toes. That is his favorite things in order are me, food, my toes. And I think he thinks my toes are food. So like That's Grimm's order of love. Me, because dad is his favorite thing on the planet, and then it's food, and then it's my toes. And then it's probably toys, and then it's Val, my other cat.
And then it's the other cat. The sibling love is just not as strong as the toy love and the toe love.
Yeah, Grim, man. I don't know where you went wrong because, like, I don't like feet. I don't like the concept of feet. I don't like that I have feet, Grim. I need you to understand that.
Yeah. Booth, you have a question? Way too busy, but you've also been curious about streaming. I easily have the setup. Yes, you certainly do. Do I do it or do I not? How does one make time for it?
Well, you do it, Booth, and the way you make time for it is the way I did when I started, when I was uncertain, is I took time that I was already video gaming and just started streaming it. So you take your video game time and you stream it.
I literally, this is what I do. It's pretty much the same strategy, but I told myself I cannot game unless I am streaming. So I force myself to stream, basically. Like, I'd be like, oh, I want to play a game. And I'd be like, well, I can only play it if I'm going to stream it. And then I'd be like, well, I guess I have to stream it. So I force myself like that.
Yeah, I have specific games that are only for stream and some games that are just for myself. Like, currently on my PS5 is just for me. I don't do any streaming with that. And like I've been playing through the Guardians of the Galaxy game, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to DNF it. Did not finish because the second I stopped having fun with the game, I just stopped playing.
Right.
Which my chat will tell you about.
Yeah.
If I'm not having fun, I'm not playing it anymore. I did that with Final Fantasy 16. I did that with Spider-Man 2. I did not do that with, but the game was short enough. I had a lot of fun with it, but if the game was any longer, I probably would have not finished it. Mary, that's what happens when you play more than the same 7 games over and over.
Yeah, because I'm just sitting here like, I don't really have that issue, but it's because I play MMOs where it's like, literally I could just keep playing, and even if I stop, it's not like I miss too much. Like, the game's gonna keep growing and stuff, but like, it's not like a total end line finisher. So that's I guess that's an MMO perk. There's one perk of playing MMOs. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with not finishing games. I mean, there are plenty where I played on stream and I'm like, it's not even fun. It's not worth it. So why am I gonna play it, you know?
Aubrey, do you play Final Fantasy 14?
No, not yet. It's next on my list.
Yo, it's next on our list, Alexia.
And I'll get there. I'll get there. I just literally, this was the list, okay? I was gonna try out a new MMO every week. And then I started it on week 1, and first was Guild Wars 2, and then it was gonna go Final Fantasy 14. And legit, I am only on Guild Wars 2. And I'm hooked. So I don't have time for Final Fantasy 14. Thanks, Booth, for the prime.
Booth was primed and ready.
Yeah, he was primed and ready. Yes, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's kind of what it ends up being, is that I have things for stream and things not for stream. Like I only shiny hunt Cobalion on stream, and I haven't shiny hunted Cobalion since the beginning of January because Cobalion is the worst. I hate that
Pokemon. You hate it that bad, huh?
Oh man, Cobalion is quickly becoming one of my least favorite Pokemon. For the people who don't know about shiny hunting is you are just essentially doing resets. until you get a rare shiny version of a Pokemon, which has a different coloration and it sparkles. And the odds are the odds are really high, like 1 in 1,300, and I'm at almost 5,000 resets.
5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, man.
And I'm so tired of Cobalion.
I don't blame you. I'm pretty sure I've caught it like a couple of your streams where I've seen you trying to shiny high, and I didn't realize it was that high now at 5,000.
Nothing. That's the thing. Like as a content creator, it's like you have to keep talking and nothing happens.
Happens.
And it's like, so it's the game doesn't give me anything to talk about. It all has to come from here. And here's a scary place.
Oh god. This is why
The 88 keys in there.
this is why I try to like have stories or like something like a long story I could talk about like from way back when or something. So this is what happened when I was like in 6th grade, and yeah, it doesn't even have to be that interesting. It's just something to talk about, I guess. Oh man. Well, I think that's pretty much it. So, well, thanks for being here, Corby, and doing this. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm gonna keep streaming.
I think I'm gonna keep streaming too, honestly. I'm gonna play not Baldur's Gate 3 though.
So wait, you started streaming at 1 o'clock today, and you ran to like 6. So you at least got dinner, right?
Yeah, I got dinner. I ate dinner.
Okay.
That's why I'm sitting here like.
Because like you started streaming at 1.
Yeah.
But, like, I just had to make sure. I'm gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3, and fix my stream setup, which I broke.
Yeah, it's okay. I broke mine too, so we'll both be fixing that up for a little bit.
But yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. And I'm just gonna, if you want to do, if we can both do I can speak.
It's okay.
If you want to do the self promo thing, talk about yourself again, anything special you got coming up?
Yeah, oh gosh. Too much. So yes, I'm Aubrey the Weird One. You can follow me at Aubrey the Weird One on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, basically any platform. I what do I have coming up? Well, I stream practically every day, so you could catch me playing Lord of the Rings online, Star Wars: The Old Republic, Guild Wars 2 because I'm low-key obsessed now. But I am coming out. We are actually doing this because I plan on having another YouTube channel, so that will hopefully come out in April. That's what we're hoping for, so we'll see. Yeah, and then also Booth says follow on MySpace. Okay, I'm not on MySpace, I'll clarify, but
Wow, you're not on. Don't you know MySpace is the best place to grow in 2024? There is no better social media platform for growing than MySpace. Wow,
right.
Aubrey.
I do have an upcoming
Knows amateur hour here.
yeah, I'm slacking real hard, y'all. But yeah, I do have an upcoming charity stream on March 3rd at 3 p.m. EST. So if you want to take part in that, it's for women who have been gone through some terrible things like sexual violence sort of things. So I'm gonna donate and keep streaming for that, and that'll be really exciting. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's a lot more coming out that I can't talk about though, so I can't. There's too many things, but yeah, but it'll be fun. What about you, Corby?
Yeah, so I'm general_Corby. I don't know my handles everywhere else. I think it's generally that, or the professional cat dad, or Corby94, or Scorby, or Scorby90. I don't know. I don't have any consistency there. And I probably should work on that. But general_Corby. I'm going to start posting on YouTube. Just Magic the Gathering quick drafts daily. And right now I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. And actually, at the beginning of March is my streamer affiliate versary, and I'm going to do a reverse subathon, which I stole the idea from my friend Soup. Essentially, I'm going to have a timer where subs and donos and stuff subtract from it, and I am racing against that clock to finish a game. And the game that we will be doing that with is whatever I have left of Baldur's Gate 3. So,
ooh,
yeah.
that's gonna be a challenge. Wow. Good
And
luck
if
with
I
that.
don't finish it by the time that timer hits, there'll be some sort of punishment I'll do. I haven't decided. Currently, my leading is waxing my chest on stream. But I don't know. That is just a thought right here. So I haven't decided the punishment. But yeah. So.
Nice. Well, we'll have to get a list and post it in the Discords and all of that. Because, yeah, I want to know. I need to know. All right. Well, thanks for being here, Corby. I appreciate you for doing this. You tell Grim and Val, I hope they have a good night.
I'm climbing where he's not supposed to, so I have to go get him off of where he is.
That's fair. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a quick break, everybody, and then I'll be back. I'm gonna fix my setup, and then we're gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3.
Cool.
Bye, Aubrey. Thanks for having me.
See ya. Thanks for being here. I'm gone. You guys can't see me anymore. Boop. All right. Well, I'm trying to come back. Bye, Corby. Yeah, Corby's awesome. All right. Maybe. Ooh, there I am. We're both the weird one. Yeah, I went MIA. All right, so I think I shouldn't be streaming. Okay, I should be doing homework. But I'm gonna stream some LOTRO real quick. Okay. How are you doing, Booth, by the way? Also, no one, 35 stream streak? Crazy. Crazy. Homework stream? Honestly, I could do that. I have done that before, but I don't know. Hey, Jania, how's it going? Hello. Weird Hydrate? Yeah. Well, I hope that was informative for you all about like streaming finances in general, self-employment, and just overall just streaming tips. I hope that was informative in that regard, and I hope that you guys got some stuff from it. I will post it on the new YouTube channel. I have it slated to come out in April. I probably will post on Discord, though, the new channel link probably in mid-March. Now, this new channel, I don't know what the streaming schedule or video schedule will look like, but it'll be exciting. Homework stream sounds like a great idea. You guys want a homework stream right now? Okay. We should do a homework stream, I guess. Okay. Thanks for the weird hydrate gadget. All right, you guys want a homework stream? I mean, we can do some math problems. Just trying to look out for you. I mean, we did do a homework stream not that long ago, so it might work. All right, let me get my alert boxes sorted. I'm sorry my alert box went wild there. It's a little messed up, but I'm fixing it. It's fine. All right. All right. Well, let me get some music going for y'all. A lot of okay, so like here's the problem. One assignment I have is about my resume, and I'm sorry, I'm not posting my full name out there for y'all to see. So we can't do my resume. And then also I have another assignment, but it's about esports. And sort of like oh, I didn't even realize I turned on my volume for Corby. Oops. All right, but I also have like an esports paper we could write. I think like math's gonna be the easiest though, because math I am the furthest behind on, and that I might need a lot more help for. Marky said, well, it depends on the homework. If that's math calculus, I may have some PTSD. It is actually about interest rates, mostly. It's about, sorry. It's about, like interest rates, loan principles, that sort of thing. Stuff I know how to do, I just don't want to do it. It's the thing, I just don't want to do it. Yeah. That all sounds reasonable to me. Yeah. I think that what I'm really stressed about personally is the esports paper, because I haven't started it and it's due on tomorrow. And I don't know what I'm gonna write about it. That's my issue. But that's a little easier to fix. Can you play LOTRO at all? Seabaits? I might. I really want to play LOTRO. But I think we should get some homework done first. And then if we have enough time, we could play LOTRO. I'm just so busy. I'm so busy. Janie, I said math. If it's anything above Cal 1, I can't help. I need a refresher. Boothie said you could do LOTRO too. Here, why don't we just do 3 problems? All right, 3 problems is equivalent to 45 minutes of LOTRO. We'll do variety night. That's fair. Esports paper, do you have an exam about it? No, not an exam. Just for a lot of my esports courses, it's just a lot about like what's going on in the industry currently, and then like how you would want to change some of the ways. Like right now it's a racism paper, so it's like about racism in esports, and last week was about like sexism. So it's just about like, have you even seen anything about that in like esports, and if you have, like recount something that you've noticed like from your perspective that you've dealt with or someone else's. So it's just kind of like applying what you've seen and then how you kind of plan to change it. But your name isn't Aubrey the Weird One? Wait, what do you mean my name isn't Aubrey the Weird One? No one? It is actually, right? Oh, you mean like my IRL name? Yeah, it is. It is Aubrey the Weird One. Yeah, Weird One's my last name, so you guys can search me up right now and find everything. What if my interest rate's pretty low when it comes to math? Then, you know, I'll grab my stats homework too and I'll join you. Sick, Booth, let's do it. So, oh, that's interesting. What's your course of study? Esports. It's actually an esports production and management course, Mark. So it's pretty cool. That's literally what I'm going to school for in a degree. Every time I say I'm studying esports, people are like, oh, okay, well, what are you gonna get your degree in? I'm like, esports. And they're like, oh, I didn't even know you could do that. I was like, yeah, you can. You can now. I understand now. Yeah, it's my major. Well, let me update the stream titles real quick. Alright, I updated YouTube. Yeah, Corby's doing Baldur's Gate. It looks so fun. Alright, homework stream. But yeah, it was really nice to have Corby on today. He's so awesome. Yeah, Booth, you know Corby and I met IRL, right? Alright, let me pull up my math homework. Mark, you said, yeah, that's a very innovative here. We don't have these new things yet. Yeah, Mark, honestly, only way I could do it is from online schooling. So literally they offer the degree program like ways away from where I actually live. So that's the only way, man. All right, I have my pen ready. I have my paper ready. Boothie said I also met Corby IRL in NYC. Nice! Dude, that's awesome! Dude, Corby's just making his way all over. He's getting it. Meeting all the folks. Corby's like, he's so genuine, man. Like, IRL Corby is same as stream Corby. I respect it. Alright, math. And then I'll type out I'll put it on text for y'all. Also, I totally lost YouTube chat. So sorry, YouTube.
Questions about your...
Ah! Ads! This is why I need to pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't get hit with ads. Because you could literally low-key kind of dox yourself from ads. Because there'll be local ads and they'll be like, oh yeah, in this place, in this place, in this place. And I'll be like, ooh, I don't want people to know that. Just FYI. Yeah, I saw your thumbnail for the stream. Gadget, oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. I forget what my stream thumbnails look like, man. I just make them like the night of at like 2 AM where I'm like half awake. Booth, why not ad block? I just haven't figured that out yet. I feel bad putting on ad block. I do. Oh my gosh, I only did 5 homework questions out of 28. That's not too bad, but I thought I was further ahead. Are folks prepared to help me with my stats homework too? Yeah, post in your stats homework stuff, Booth. I can't believe you're doing stats, bruh. You're doing stats? Is it intro to stats or what? I took that so long ago, I don't know if I can help you, but I can try. All right, I'm typing it out and I'll show it on the chat here. This is I'll literally type this out, okay? This is like a nice, oh my goodness, I can't type. Oh gosh, guys, this is about paying late on property tax. Marky said I can try. Okay, I typed it out. I'm getting it up for you guys. Okay, this is so... Okay, I think I got it. Here we go. Boop. Paying the property tax late killed the video star. Gadget, what? All right. Boop. There it is. Alex was late. Ooh. That's a good thing I wore black today so you could kind of see. All right. Sorry, it's kind of small, but then this way here, I'll just be widespread. Alex was late. Okay. Alex was late on his property tax payment to the county. He owed $3,432 and paid the tax 2 months late. The county charges a penalty of 11% simple interest. Honestly, that's not too bad. Find the amount of the penalty. Boothie said, well, I'm getting a PhD, so yeah, I'm just shocked that you're taking stats now. Like, I had to take stats... Gosh, I took stats, like... I think when I was in high school. It was like one of the very first math classes I had to take. And they would not let me progress to other classes until I took stats. That's why I'm just... Honestly, it's just the way that people do their degrees. It's just so interesting. It's probably a quantitative class, yeah. Mark, you said impressive. I'm doing my master in electronics and I'm already tired. How do you find the motivation even for a PhD? Exactly, Booth. I don't know how you're doing. For writing papers and discussing statistical significance, you need stats. That's true. It could probably very much help you for your, whatchamacallit? It's not a dissertation, but like your final project that you do as a PhD candidate. Is it a dissertation? I know it's a dissertation for masters, but I thought it was called something else for PhD. All right, I gotta solve this. You also have to create plots using R. What? Yeah, it is a dissertation. Oh, okay. It's the same. It's the same. All right. So apparently the formula here that we can use is you can plug in numbers for the interest rate. So it looks like you're looking for, you want to start with the amount of the interest is equivalent to the principal times the rate of the interest times the number of years. Dissertation for doctorate, a thesis for a master. Oh, okay, okay. A dissertation for doctorate, a thesis for masters. Okay, thesis. I wanted to get my master's, but I never wanted to get my PhD. I was like, I have no reason to need a PhD, but man, I wanted to get my master's, and now I'm like, if I could just get my bachelor's, I'm a happy man. So I give all the credit to you, Booth. Especially at the school you go to, like, it's just it's gotta be like so tough. All right. So we have the rate. So it's he's 2 months late. So at the time. All right, I gotta focus, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm writing in red pen too, which is just so freaking, oh, it's so bad. All right, let me sort this out. So $3,432. And then the interest rate, which was 11% of simple interest. And then by the time, which was 2 months late. So I think I had this set up at least. I wish I could show you guys what I was writing down, but I can't. I don't have the stream quality for that yet. Maybe at some point. Oh. And then we're at 12. And I'll tell you guys my answer, and then let me know your guys' answer if you are curious or are interested. Okay, I can just set this up. Oh gosh, I messed this up. I messed this up so bad. I messed this up so bad already. I didn't even start. Oh, this could be tough though. Oh, I have an idea actually. I'm not looking at chat. I'm sorry. I'm not looking until I get this done. Until I plug in my answer, then I can talk. Alright, I have an answer, but I don't know if it's right. I might have miscalculated. Booth, you said a thesis is typical some accumulating keystone project that's the result of your degree. No one, you said usually like the technicality. Booth, you said a dissertation is similar, but usually has a research component. Like I have to prepare a research study, collect data, I write it up in the final work, a dissertation. Gadget said, well, I got 377.52, which is probably wrong because math vexes me. So I had that. I did see that number while I was calculating, but I got a lot smaller of a number. Marcus said, oh, okay, that's kind of similar to here as well. A bit of liberty, so some people here do some dissertation even for primary graduations. Wow. Booth, you said I'm working on the math problem now. All right, I won't reveal yet. I did get that number though, Gadget. Now you got me triple checking myself. Gadget and I got two different answers. Because I got that, but then I did the 2 months late. Divide interest by 12. That's what I did, Booth. That's what I did. Because it's annual interest. I did divide it by 12. Gadget said 10% is 343.20, so I figure it has to be somewhere near there. He owed 3,432 and paid the tax 2 months late. The county charges a penalty of 11% simple interest. I think that... Oh... Honestly... Wait, let me triple check this. Because there is an example problem I work from. Here, let me do the example problem. Okay, yeah, I got something a lot smaller, Gadget. It's simple, also compounds monthly. I don't think that does. Does simple compound? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, though, math vexes me, so I'm probably not doing it correct. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just a student here. I don't. So this was the equation that I put together, okay? And I don't know if this is accurate, but I'll type it. So I did this. Oh gosh, how do I do this? I guess I don't even, well, yeah. Okay, so that's what I did. And I'll show it. All right, so that's what I did. I did interest equals 3,432 and then 0.11 for the interest rate. And then I did 2 months out of the 12 because he was late 2 months out of the year. And that's 2 over 12 is what I did. 12 over 12. That's what the example problem shows me. But the number I get is considerably small, so it makes me think that it's not accurate. But I'm allowed to make a couple of mistakes before it takes my final answer, so it's all right. All right, I'm gonna tell you all my final, well, I'm gonna tell you my answer. And then I'm gonna tell you if it's right, because we can figure out if it's right or wrong. So, oh wait, Boots, you said 10 seconds? All right. I smacked the mic again. Ready? Okay. So I got 62.92. If that equation is correct. but I feel like that is so little. But honestly, 2 months at 11% interest rate, it's gonna be kind of small, right? That's close to you? Oh wait, that's not exact. We're gonna figure out who it is. You got 63.20. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's really close. All right, well, I'm gonna try 62.92 and then I can plug yours in, Booth, and we'll see if it's correct. 62.92 was correct. I got a fantastic with a green check mark. We were close, we were close. It's so hard to calculate the 2 over the 12, though. Bish. Sorry, Boo. Congrats. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mark. Without these example problems, I would literally just be looking at this word problem for years and just be like, what even is the equation? Because it's very nice that I have example problems to kind of go off of. Oh, guys, this one's a tough one. This one has tables. This one has tables. Let's not do that one. Oh, this one looks kind of simple. So simple interest means they calculate it at the point the penalty is paid. I guess so. They calculate it at the point the penalty is paid. I had it compound monthly, that's where I messed up. Yeah, I think it's only simple interest now. The compounding is difficult. That's something I don't know how to do yet. All right, here. I can spell this right. Can I type? Thank you. All right, another problem. Let me fix this. Okay. So here's the equation. I'll stand back more. We need to find out how much she can borrow with this equation. Borrow? Wait, did I say burrow? Thank you. I'm sorry. Gadget said yes it was. I just found the federal simple tax calculator page. Ooh. Do you know it has a link to a compound interest calculator? Nice. Oh, it does! Oh, man! Thanks, I'm keeping that. That's a good one. Alright, let me figure this out. Oh gosh, it's a division problem. Alright, I'm figuring out my answer. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. Just want to get my answer and then sort it out. I done messed up. I did not get the right answer. Oh, golly. I'm sorry. Wait, there's no way this is accurate. Okay, now I have an actual answer. And then I'll plug in the equation I used. Aubrey fights the biggest boss Sauron has to offer. Division problems. Division was never my strong suit. Multiplication, addition, I love, but when it came to subtracting things or dividing things up, I could never, it just never computed, like, multiplying things or adding things. I was like, why would you want to take things away when you could just keep adding things to it? Yeah, Boots, when I first plugged it in, I literally got, it was like 41,000 and like 13 cents. I was like, there's no way it was only 13 cents. Like, how'd it go up? All right, so this is the equation I was given, okay? To work with. I wonder if I can make this look better on stream to do like the division stuff. Like if I do, maybe if I do this. It looks weirder. All right, well, it's okay. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was it 8%? Yeah, it was 8%. It was 8%. Oh wait, did I do that wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, that's the equation I was given. It's 41,000 over 1 plus 8% times 20 divided by 12. I wonder if Streamlabs has an interrogation for latex. Why do you say that? What makes you say that? No one, you say, yeah, that looks right? Okay, cool. I have an answer, but I'll wait. Marky said, I recently tried that. Feels complicated. I think my mom's here. Yeah, my mom's here. Gadget, I did not get that. You're doing good though, Gadget. You're doing good. I appreciate you trying, Gadget. I see you. I see you doing the work, Gadget. Go say hi, silly. I will. Do you guys mind if I go say hi to my mom real quick as she solved this equation? Because I do have my answer, so that gives you guys more time. I'm gonna go say hi. Okay, you guys won't really, I guess, here, maybe if I turn my chair around, you guys can see that? It's like white on white. I'm so sorry. Here, let me do this. There, that way you can kind of see it better. The text. Booth, I've given up on the answer. All right, give me 1 second. I'm back. Chair stream. I'm sorry, I was talking to my family. Okay, I was talking about some stuff, alright? So that's fine. I'm definitely crouch hiding under the desk. How did you know, Mark? Alright, I'm sorry. I was talking to my mom, and I told her some stuff that, you know, girl stuff. I was like, Mom. Artist, I totally showed my mom your comment, by the way, when you said, imagine feeling mom is more important than chat. Dude, she just smiled. She was just like, you got a wild chat, honey. Boothie said, it's amazing if you can figure it out, but it's literally learning another programming language. Ooh. Marky said, yeah, the format of the final document was so stylish. Maybe with time, I'll have a bunch of C and HTML coding, but not Python, unfortunately. I may try to do both things in the future. Phew. Gadget said, reading the word problem again. I think it's a trick question. Since Logan is a ginger, I think math changes to 7 galactic degrees, altering the amount to 827 in New York City or 983 in LA. Dude, I love this emo. How'd she write that message? She's not on stream. Phone is my impossible. Yeah, I was on my phone. Yeah, that's what I told her. Imagine feeling mom is more important than chat. Sergeant, you said, we miss you. Math makes my brain hurt. Only got 1 B in my entire life in math. Rest all C's. Aw, I'm sorry, artist. That sucks. Yeah, I haven't seen my mom in a minute. And normally she's someone who I would see frequently. So I haven't told her like a lot of stuff that's been going on because I've just been so busy, so I was like, hey mom, guess what? I got a guy's number. Oh my god. I'm fangirling. Alright. The total that I got for this equation here. I got 36,193.50. Yep. Sergeant, how are you doing, by the way? I saw that you showed up in the chat. You said, I don't drink, but then the last time I got drunk on purpose was when I passed my last college math class. I don't remember that weekend, and that's what I told the boys is what I wanted as a celebration. Wow. That's awesome, man. Honestly, I don't blame you. Won't blame you there. So I'm gonna try that number, and I'll let you guys know if it's correct. Questing that stream title is Hobbit Knights Unite. Guess which stream will not be watching? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Alright, okay, according to this, my answer was wrong, but I think I might have mistyped it. Okay, my answer was wrong. The correct answer was 36,176. Well, Gadget said that doesn't sound ridiculous. It could be good. Well, apparently it wasn't good enough. No one, you said, yeah, I got it right. Nice job, no one. I'm glad one of us got it right, okay? But unfortunately, I gotta redo this question again because I got it wrong. Sergeant said, I'm good. Have fun in a crazy Discord call with a bunch of funny people, Twitch people. Nice. Wait, did you do Slayer Saturday? I almost thought about going, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it between the 2 streams today. All right, I have a redone version of this. it's 22 months at 6% interest instead of 8. And she knows that at the time that she will need no more than 34. Oh, I can't do this. It's 34,000. So this is how I would set it up. I must be entering this in incorrectly. All right. I think that's how you do it. Dang, Ginger. Don't say that. Let me sort this out again. I think I'm doing this incorrectly. Let's see. Oh, I see what I did incorrectly. I know exactly what I did now. I got the wrong number again. Alright, how do you mark things as a repeating number? Like on a calculator? Wait, you said there's a calculator here on the site, right? No one? Enter the principal. Enter the number of days late. Oh, there aren't any days late right now. This is totally something else. It's getting late. I'm gonna sleep now. Have a good night. You too, Mark. Thanks for being here. Gadget said math. I blame math itself personally. That's fair. Here, what if I just find an entrance calculator? That might be best, because it's me. I'm putting it in the calculator incorrectly. Ooh. I don't even know how I could put this in the calculator. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm struggling bad, y'all. I keep getting that same. I keep getting like 34,011 cents. And it's the way I'm putting it in the cal. Oh, there are parentheses. Okay, yeah, parentheses will help. Okay. I got the same answer. How does one do this? I literally am getting the same answer. It's like 34,011 cents. It is not 11 cents. And if you do 22 divided by 12, you get like 1 point. Oh, I did plus 12. Whoops. 22 divided by 12, you get 1.8333 repeating. And I don't know how to enter in the repeating symbol on a calculator. So therefore, I'd be stuck.
Core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Here, why don't I do this? Maybe ChatGPT will give me the right answer. Sorry, what answer are you getting? I'm getting 34,011 cents, but that is not right. Okay, this time it gave me... Oh, I'm supposed to take one... Okay, so I was getting like 11 cents, but it's 111. So then you take 111, you divide it by 34,000. And then yeah, I just got what you got, oh geez. I see my issue. There we go, I got it. It was 30,000. Yep, and add a 1 to it. Yes, thank you. All right, we did it. Woo woo, let's go, let's go. All right. Let's do this. All right, this is the last problem. I'm getting mathed out. And I think I'm gonna wrap up stream, actually. I would love to do LOTRO, but honestly, we can LOTRO tomorrow. Because I need to do work, and I need to edit. And 3-hour stream on top of the 5-hour stream I already did today. I think we're good. We'll be good. All right, this is the last night. Finance, hi, exactly, oh geez. I do like finance. And I feel like I'm all right with it, but we'll miss you. Thanks, Sergeant. We have this last project, though. Or this last question, though. Last question, and then we wrap. That's cool with me. Get your stuff done, weird lady. Yeah. Thank you. All right, last question, and then we wrap. So don't leave yet, y'all. You guys are getting too excited to be done with math. Y'all wanted math, and now it's about to get unmathed. And you're like, nah. Still here? Okay, good, Booth. Just double checking. Everyone's still here. By the way, Booth, how's Kelly? How's Max? And how's the other cat that I'm always forget the name of? I don't know why Shadow's the only thing going through my head, but I know that's not it. Ash! I don't know why I can't remember Ash. Ash. Max is good and Ash is still cute, thanks. And Kelly is playing Helldivers and it's good, nice. I'm not a finance person, honestly. I'm a principal data analyst for an insurance company. Number. Ooh, oh geez, that sounds dull. Do you like your job, or are you like, oh. Gachi said that sounds like time travel math. That's the worst kind of computation. Yeah, I'm over that. I know, I'm looking at this like, oh boy, this looks terrible. This is compound interest. Dude, compound interest scares me. All right. So it's 13,000. I'm getting 13,000 divided by 1 plus the rate, 0.04, divided by the number of times the interest is compounded per year. Huh? Oh, does it say like it's a quarterly or compound quarterly? Okay, quarterly. It's 4. And then it's 4 times 2.5. Okay, I have no idea how to put this in a calculator. All right, let's try this. ChatGPT for the win, right? Oh, JC said, no, I actually love it. I work with big customers to run our analysis on their risk and provide recommendations on new equipment to make it safer. Then I track the ROI. Oh, nice. Well, that sounds good. I'm glad you like it. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. Okay, ChatGPT did not give me a decent answer, I don't think. So let me do this. Let's do... Let me put in the equation. Alright, so I'm asking ChatGPT to do the equation for me. And I got an even worse number, I think. Alright, let me try computing this my freaking self, man. Okay. Maybe is this? Oh gosh, I don't know how to enter this, y'all. I'm getting like 4 different answers. Why? What's going on? Okay, so here's the equation I was given to work with. You guys are gonna be like, what the flip? That's the equation I was given to work with. Now I'm struggling to compute this, okay? I'm taking off. Steve Bates, you have a good one. Thank you. Appreciate you. 13,000. What's the best way I should go about doing this? Could I just do or could I just do 0.4 divided by 4, get that answer, and then add that to 1? Can you reduce anything down? Ooh, I don't know if I should. I don't think I could. There's too many decimals and numbers down. I don't know. Reducing things down, I always suck at. 4 times 2.5. Yeah, I could do that. Which I get 10. Yeah, I got 10 there. And then I basically get 10.1. But what's point 0.04 divided by 4? That is 0.01. You add a 1, so it's 1.01 times 10, which should be 11. 1.01 times 10 should be no, it's just 10.1. It's just 10.1. That's what I keep getting. It's just 10.1. You convert that to a fraction and multiply that by a fourth. I can convert 0.04 to a fraction. It's not 10, it's to the 10th power. Oh, right. Oh, you're so right. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, thank you. Rookie mistake here. Okay, so if it's 0.04 divided by 4, it's 1.01 to the 10th power. How does one even calculate that? 1.01. It's 1.1046, so just 1.10. I can't type fractions in chat, apparently. Wait, really? Twitch said, nah, you good? Is that really what happened? Wait, did it get auto-modded? Wait, yeah, it didn't even get flagged for me. I didn't even get it. Alright, let me try this, though. So it'd be 13,000 divided by 1.10. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I have my answer. Okay, that actually looks like a reasonable answer. When in trouble or in doubt, run in circles, scream and shout. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. It's over 100 or 1 over 25. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, I have my answer. Are you guys ready? Yeah, if you're trying to reduce things down for calculations, I should honestly get better about it. Do the dang thing. All right. Is everybody else just giving up? I get it. All right. My answer I got is 11,818.18 cents. My cat's going crazy, by the way. It's all right. It's 11,818 and 18 cents. Oh geez. Muriel, hey, chill. I'm about to try it and we'll see. It's not right. I'm rounding the decimal number. That's just what I got in the calculation. 11,818, 1818. And even if I rounded it, it'd still be 18. That's rounded? What do you mean? Oh, it's because I'm round. Oh, yeah, it did say do not round until final answer too. Oh. I see, I see. Muriel, stop. My cat is trying to knock over the light. Okay. So now it looks like the answer I've gotten from ChatGPT is 11,765 and 63 cents. Yeah, maybe. It's in the instructions. It is in the instructions. Sounds better. That was not the answer. Yeah, fuck you. Ah! Okay. Round to the nearest cent as needed. Well, maybe, oh, they mean cents? Like, I don't know. Oh, maybe I need to round up. It said the answer was $11,768.73. We're gonna have to redo it. Muriel, you're on my last nerve. Stop it. All right, new problem. She's up in my window. Meow. Meow. Hi, Muriel. All right. I'm ready for this problem. Let's go. I closed my calculator before I could check the second answer. Whoops. Oh, sorry. Well, reopen the calculator. No, let's get it. Let's get it going again. All right, well, I'm gonna try this. The 14th power? Jeez. I got an answer. Let me know when you guys are ready. Oh, this one's low-key kind of difficult too. Just for the rounding at the end. Pro tip, don't round too. ChatGPT seems to be sabotaging you. Don't use it. But I have no idea how else I'm supposed to calculate the power process. That's what's difficult. Like I could do the 4 times 3.5. But then how I get the 1 plus 0.03 divided by 4, how I get that part. Oh wait, actually let me triple check. Let me do, I don't know how to get that part without and like getting that number and then powering it to the 14th power. What number did I get? I got 12,588 and like the worst rounding decimals ever, and like 10 cents. So 12,588 and 10 cents. 1.0075 to the 14th power. What is that? I have to literally put that in ChatGPT, but it says it's 1.11216945. The answer is often pie, so I will choose pie. Exactly, Gadget. I choose Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts for the win. Guys, I've actually done 8 hours of streaming today. Do you imagine? 7 hours, like, I think it was like 7 hours Thursday, 7.5 hours yesterday, 8, probably close to 8.5 hours today. I think I need to chill tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna try. Booth, you said you got 1.113? Oh yeah, well I got that, but oh, you said 1.1103. Okay, let me try this. Oh. Oh, I'm getting that too now. On my phone calculator. You missed a 0, Booth? Wait, what? How did I mess this up? Okay, yeah, I'm getting that now on my calculator. Okay, let me try that. Okay, now I got a different answer. I got 12,609 and 48 cents. Oh geez, you said that's what you're getting. Okay, cool. That's what I just got. We'll try it. It's right! We did it! Let's go! Woo! Alright, sorry. Alright. I'm sorry, I should have shouted. It's nighttime. It's quiet time. Alright, I gotta wrap up stream, y'all. Why is mine wrong? I messed up big? Wait, what do you mean? I think it's because your equation is 1,400, Booth, yeah? What's 14? Okay, so basically, it can be done on your PC calculator by switching it to scientific. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did. I found out the buttons on my phone. So I'll just use my phone calculator. OMG. Ariel, stop it. Nice job, competent math folks. No, I appreciate you all for your help on my math homework. I needed it. I needed the help so much. Oh, good job, team. Yeah, good job. Good job, everyone. We did good today. See you guys back tomorrow for another one. No, I'm kidding. I have a lot of homework to do, so I need to have a short stream tomorrow. We're gonna be playing LOTRO tomorrow because I know I can have a shorter stream tomorrow. This has been a great lesson on why ChatGPT is kind of sus. It was trying to get you to fail, so you had to rely on it. Yeah, ChatGPT is sus, and I know it. But sometimes, like, when it comes to numbers, you would think that it would be so on it, but apparently it's just so freaking not. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Let's talk about Gen Con if we're gonna go. We need to decide by Friday. Wait, why Friday? What do you need to know by Friday, Booth? When is Gen Con? How much is Gen Con? Honestly, I could probably swing Gen Con. I'm already going. Oh, okay, for the hotel lottery, August 1st through 4th. Oh, oh yeah, hotel, but I could probably go. It's August 1st through 4th. My main question is just, I guess my main concern is just lodging, really. The rest I can figure it out. Because I literally, like, I could get time off work or whatever for that. Only con I'm going to this year is PAX East. Kind of hype. Let's go, oh geez, that sounds hype. Me and Kelly and our friends will be in Indy. Sweet. We can talk off stream, but yes, let's chat. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to chat more about that. Cause, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, cause right now it's just an odd time because I'm transitioning between a lot of things, but, and I have TwitchCon, but TwitchCon I already paid for the most part. The only thing I haven't paid for TwitchCon is my ticket. And that's why I'm kind of like on edge about Gen Con still, because I'm like, well, let me pay for my TwitchCon ticket first, and then we can talk Gen Con. Because I don't think Gen Con tickets were that bad. I want to say they're like 80 for the weekend or so. It probably went up with inflation though, who knows. I'd have to look. But Indy's not too bad for me, really. For BlizzCon, 10 of my friends and I just split an Airbnb 130 for 4 days in Anaheim, California. Woo, that's nice. Yeah, I'll have to check Airbnb costs. I've actually never stayed in an Airbnb before. I don't know what to expect. Gadget said, best I could swing is going to my front yard. Lodgings are taken care of and I can get meals inside. 140 for 4 days? Okay, well, I was way off. 140 for 4 days. Okay, well, that'd be fine. Are tickets really already on sale already? I guess it really just comes down to hotel. Can we split? I'll take the couch. I'm good. As long as I'm there, I'm happy. Oh yeah, it's already on sale. 143! Not including taxes, probably. Ooh, sheesh! I think it'll be okay, because tax write-offs, we were just talking about this, Corby and I. Take advantage of this. I'll be working Gen Con, you know? Passing out my stuff. Yes, we could split. There's like 8 of us. Oh, okay. Phew. Okay. Yeah. I'll be fine then. I'll be fine. Cool. There's like 8 of us. Okay. That'll be good. That'd be cool. Yeah, plus I have to consider too, I paid everything for TwitchCon already, and I have another friend going with me to TwitchCon. So I just have to wait to get their half of stuff, but I won't get that closer to TwitchCon time. So I'm pretty much covered. I just keep thinking like, oh god, I just spent like $2 grand on San Diego. Muriel, where are you? She keeps trying to chew up my computer cords. Alright. Sergeant, you say, I wish I had lived near a convention like that. Dude, Sergeant, you gotta travel for some cons, man. Like, there are some good cons out there. It'll be great. Gosh, wait, that means I have to spend. This will be a much cheaper con. It's more of a question if you want to go. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot cheaper.
Stop it, you little meow meow. Come here.
Someone just keeps meowing and meowing and meowing. Yes, you do. Oh. She said I don't want it. Yeah. Yeah, I even have to cut the stuff come springtime. Ooh. Oh geez, he said I slept in a bathtub one year for a con, much younger years. Dude, yeah, I'm about that life. I'm for it. We have a big convention center here, but nothing like that will usually come there usually, yeah. Give attention, please. Yeah, but yeah, we can talk about it. I guess the question mostly is like when you need money buy booth. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Alright, man, that's up to you. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, we can talk more off stream. Alright. I need to wrap up stream. Hotels or whenever, you gotta buy your own ticket, yeah. Yeah, I just don't know about hotel, like when you guys plan to do all that. Okay, sis, love you, guys. Yeah, love you too, bro. Thank you. Yeah, thank you all for your help. We're gonna go raid someone. We're gonna go raid, Corby. Corby is still alive. Hell, we're gonna go raid Corby. How about that? That's how that works. Yeah. Oh, one last thing. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Thanks, OGs. You too. All right, please make sure you copy and paste the raid message and the sub raid message. Hey, hi, how's it going? I didn't realize you were lurking. Hi. Yeah, thank you for being here. You should text Papa. It's a 1-year anniversary of Grandpa's passing. Oh, okay, will do. Thank you. Thank you for that reminder. Have a great night. Thank you. You too, Gadget. Make sure you copy and paste the raid message. We're gonna go raid Corby, who we just spoke with. He gave us all the lowdown on stream taxes and all of that. It was very great to have him on. Turn down the music. But yeah, so thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the subs, all the chats, all the fun math problems we did together. I'll be live again at 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow with some LOTRO. I'll probably just have like a 3 or 4 hour stream. I really gotta get some homework done, so I'm gonna have a short stream. But yeah, but that'll be happening. Who's this Corby guy? Is he any good? I guess so. I think he is. Honestly, I don't think I've watched him too much, so like, I don't know. I can't speak for him, so no, Corby's awesome. I love him. Yeah, stream LOTRO tomorrow. I'll have the stream schedule is already posted on Twitch, but yeah, that'll be available on there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing, but thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stay weird, weirdos. Bye-bye. 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 Gadget, you said do what you need to, or life is more important than a stream silly weird lady. Yeah, but streaming's fun. And I'm the procrastinator, alright? Alright. Peace out, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye. Have a good one. See y'all. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Woo, stay weird, weirdos. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.